Today on the channel, deep cut incoming Todd McFarlane. Like a young John Lennon in the early 70s, we say, oh, Yoko with Yokozuna WWE Legends Series 32, Target exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Target Legends Series 32 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the mighty Yokozuna. But for all your Yokozuna needs, probably better hit up Target. But for everything else under the sun, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And Yokozuna back again, and we're feeling a lot of Yokozunas as of late. Depending on where you're watching these, depending if you're a Patreon member or not, it gets a little confusing sometimes. Shout out to Patreon members, though. Support the channel. Head over to the Patreon. Get early access to all the videos, bonus content, giveaways, Q&As, you name it. It's all over there on Patreon. Appreciate the support. But I've had a lot of Yokozunas unboxed recently here. We had the new Ultimate Edition from Ringside Collectibles, the Coliseum Collection. We danced over to Walmart for the exclusive Honda version, Street Fighter version of Yokozuna, and then we marched right over here to Target for the brand new Legends release, and I call this late career Yokozuna. And it was interesting how he grew the beard and then kind of became a good guy. And usually it's the other way around. You put some facial hair on, you're a bad guy, like me, Todd McFarlane, and like you for that spot where you had that like goatee for like a minute not too long ago. It was a wild thing. It was a power move for McFarlane. It's just my natural look at this point here. But Yokozuna, pretty darn cool to get this late stage Yokozuna in the line here, part of Legends Series 32. And you know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, see what the old mighty Yokozuna is all about here. First thing you notice with this heavy package. Yes, Yoko, a heavy big boy. And then you add the legs for Dory Funk. Adds a little extra weight. This is the heaviest package in a while we've had here. WWE logo, Yokozuna, 8 and up. Elite, Series 32, Legends 32, more like it. Elite over there, Series 32. Yoko looking like Yoko with a beard, of course. On the back, got the cross-sell down low. We got Dory Funk Jr. You know we're going to take care of all that business at the end when we rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. And we review a Funk family member in Dory Funk Jr. Tail of the tape, got the blurb. What's it say about Yokozuna? Titles, WWE Champion, World Tag Team Champion with Owen Hart, of course, man. We'd love an Owen Hart Elite. We'd love a Jim Cornette Elite if we could get one. Banzai, the mighty Yokozuna was the largest athlete ever in WWE history. A man of sizable girth. Girth, yes, girth. At 660 pounds, the former WWE Champion made for an imposing presence as he made his way towards the ring at SummerSlam 1996. Very fitting SummerSlam 2026 going on today as I'm filming this video, to face his opponent, a rising star who recently won the King of the Ring tournament, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh yes, a very strange window of time when Austin won that King of the Ring until he became the Austin we all remember and stuff. There was that weird window where he was trying to figure it all out and find himself, and that's where that SummerSlam window was. See you later, goodbye. Plastic prison, we got all kinds of wrapped up stuff going on here with this big boy Yoko. But we also got to lock down Dory Funk Jr., of course. Former NWA champion, all-timer, a figure I've been screaming for forever. Every time I see Bill McKenna in person at San Diego Comic-Con or whatever it is, Bill, when am I getting Dory Funk Jr.? When are we getting more Terry Funks? When are we getting Dory Funk Jr.? And I knew I was preaching to the choir with Mr. McKenna there. He said, just hopefully someday, and I obviously know the business hat challenges of getting a guy like Dory Funk Jr. into the line, but I'm happy it finally came. Even if it was a Build-A-Figure, I'm fine with that. Uh-oh, Rubber Band Man locked in here. There we go. Getting down to business. See you later. Goodbye. Got a little Dory leg action here. We'll get to that in the future. I don't like these pin joints. What are we doing? I don't know. Well, we got two splayed out hands for Yoko. He's going to do that thing where he puts on the one leg and then he puts it on the other leg. You know, the typical sumo stuff, you know, the old playground sumo stuff, something like that. But let's get down to Yokozuna. We got extra hands, but that's it. No accessories, no title belts, no salt buckets, nothing like that here. But we do get a robe. We get a nice white bathrobe here. It does say Yokozuna on the back, so I like that attention to detail. I could see them very easily just having this plain white. Looking very nice here. Wish it had a little wire in it. That would give it a little extra posability, but at the end of the day, beggars can't be choosers. I don't mind this here, all in white, looking good. But let's dive into Yoko in the head sculpt department. Love the beard on Yoko. It's a very small change to someone, but it adds so much to his face and the look and the time frame and everything else. So the beard is very cool. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Looking awesome. And you wonder, where would Yokozuna be if he was still alive today? Would he be a part of WWE? Obviously, probably not wrestling anymore. But would he be involved in any of the bloodline stuff at all, do you think? I don't know where it would have ended up going for him. But at the same time, when you're 660 pounds, if he was going to live to, let's say, what would he be, in his 60s now? I'm not sure. He probably would have had to drop a significant amount of lbs to be able to make it to that time. So I don't know. He might look crazy if he was only like 300 pounds or something. I don't know. Who knows? I do like the long braided hair on the back. Once again, brand new head on Yokozuna, which leads me to believe we're going to have to get this figure again, or this head sculpt again down the road. Be interested to see what Mattel does with that, because they did sculpt this. I'm sure they're going to get the most out of it in the future. Guess we'll see where it goes there. Now diving into the mighty Yokozuna here, as I said, he's got his robe on, of course, his bathrobe. You never know. I'm going to pull that off right there. And then you got pretty much a standard Yokozuna. Now, we've seen this body numerous times over the years as well. Once again, got to get the most out of your molds. But big, bad, nationwide, like young Billy Gibbons, Frank Beard, Dusty Hill. Sure, why not? All 3 members of the iconic, of course, ZZ Top, the original lineup. I don't know what they're up to now. Dusty's passed away, and Frank Beard's like sick all the time. So they should just call it Billy Gibbons Show. I don't know what we're doing, but I know what they're doing. Put my business hat on. They're capitalizing on the name value of ZZ Top. ZZ Top going to sell more tickets than Billy Gibbons solo. That's just the way it ends up going. And the more you know, kids, you learn a lot on this channel. It's just not action figures. It's life lessons, business lessons, and all points in between, Todd McFarlane. But he's got those, dare I say, buggy whip arms. Yep, he's got the buggy whip arms on him right here. Very small arms compared to the rest of the body. Good tan, good color skin tone on him here. You got the wrappings on the hand over here, 2 gripping hands out of the package. You got the hula hoop up top instead of the ab crunch on this one. Got that big diaper around here. Got the big bow, just like he's ready for Christmas or something. Got the red tights here. You got the fringe hanging down in the front. Bare feet for Yoko with the black wrappings around the ankle. Looking pretty good there. Arms all the way around for us. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows. Playing all the hits right here at the table. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side, removable. Looking very good. Looking very good. Let's see. We got the splits here. Ooh, we got the splits. Pretty good. Leg goes up a little bit. Thigh cut. Double jointed pin knees. So no new pinless technology here. And then you got the calf cut. And then you got the old school ankles on this one as well. So we saw that with Mark Henry. Now we're seeing it with Yokozuna. Some old school articulation with this figure here. Should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10%. They should be getting some more of those stands in, usually around the holidays is usually what happens. We'll see. And when that time comes, load up with code Kyle is what you got. But he does fit on the stand right there. Does the mighty Yokozuna from the end of his WWE run once upon a time. But I do got another version of Yokozuna right here with the longer hair. Just a little different action going on. This is part of his tag team title reign once upon a time. I think this might have been a Hall of Champions. I can't even remember. It's been so long. But always fun to get Yokozuna figures. I don't know if you guys were like me. When you were a kid, you loved getting big figures to wrestle with, be it giants or big dudes, whatever it was. It was just something fun about playing with those ones. And I'll never forget getting that Hasbro Yokozuna, seeing that red card one for the first time at my local KB. I was just amazed looking at it right there. I said, man, my fig fed's getting a shot in the arm tonight. Just something new, something fresh, something different. You know him and Ultimate Warrior had a lot of scraps for that world title. There's no doubt. But very fun to get Yokozuna in Legends Series 32. Been a while since we've had a standard Yoko in a Legends Series, something like that. So fun to see him here. And it's the year of Yokozuna. We could almost do a top 5 Yokozuna of 2026. We might still be able to. The year's still got about a halfway to go. So we'll see where that ends up going. But today, looking pretty darn good. But what do you say? You picking up this Yoko? You need this Yoko in your collection? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There's 2 YouTube channels with content each and every single day. Appreciate the support out there. Check it all out, of course. Check out Patreon. Check out YouTube channel memberships. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available Tuesday, where podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. And don't forget my books. Yep, 2 books. I wrote them myself, Todd. It is The Complete Guide to the Jakks Class Superstar Series, The Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toymaker Series, both available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. So for the mighty Yokozuna, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
Never slowing down, and I'm never